Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to hear any snowblower noises, it's just that time of year here in Michigan and we got hit with a ton of snow. So I'm sorry in advance for the snow blowing occurring outside. But today I wanted to walk you through my 2019 planner. I use the Deluxe Monthly Erin Condren, so it's just monthly views. So I thought it would be cool to flip through it, show you guys where I'm at. There's still a couple more weeks to December, but I figured might as well get a jump on things and show you guys what my planner looks like. So I think this is the cover I'm going to stick with and leave on my planner once I'm done with it. I really liked this cover, and I think it really reflects my year, so I think this is the one I'll stick with. So when you open her up, I have a few Simply Gilded stickers in here, as well as die cuts throughout. I went a little die cut crazy. I just love them and I never know what to do with them, so I just put them everywhere. This was my year at a glance. I didn't really use it because I just didn't do it. So this is my favorite spread in the entire planner. This is where I mark business and blog and YouTube accomplishments. Because I work for myself and so does my husband, we both are self-employed, it's so easy to get wrapped up in everyday stuff and just keep going. You don't really stop to celebrate the successes. So I work really hard to use this page to remind us just how far we've come in such little time. So we signed our retail lease in October and we opened in December and that kind of crazy stuff. I really wanted to use these pages to document it. This is something I plan on doing for the rest of my life. Whether or not I own a small business, I want to be able to document the accomplishments and things that happen each month so I can look back at the end of the year and be like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is so cool to see what we've done and what we've accomplished and all of that. So I still have to wrap up December. We did our soft opening. I'm going to include some things about the news coverage we've had about the store in this little spot, but we're moving on. So if you are unfamiliar with the Deluxe Monthly Planner, there are a bunch of note pages between each of the months and before the month started. So for this one, I put down a sticker of what the Etsy shop looked like in September of 2014. So we turned 5 this year, and this is what it looked like the day it opened. And I really wanted to remind myself where it all started and how far we've come. It's really important for me. It's one of my main goals for 2020 and even for this past year is to remember where everything came from, where you started, and how much you've accomplished. So more die cut stickers, and then we moved to January. So this was the first monthly view I did, and I have a ton of photos up here. I really need to get back into doing that. That was something I did for the first few months, and I really enjoy having the photos up there, kind of like a highlight reel of the month. So I love doing one color. I choose a color for the month and then I kind of just go crazy with that and then add decorative stickers throughout. You'll see that the majority, if not all of my monthly views have this similar look to it. So I didn't have any memory keeping or photos from January, but on to February, more photos up at the top. That was a crazy month of doing a Chicago Planner Conference and travel, so I used this washi to mark my travel. And then this was actually the first month I stamped in my planner. I need to get back into that. You'll also notice that there's a serious love affair with Wonton in a Million this year. It's reached new levels, I think. So this is the memory page from the Chicago Planner Conference. You get all these really cute stickers when you go to conferences, and I wanted a place to really showcase them. On to March, and this was PlannerCon San Francisco, another stamping situation, as well as some photos from PlannerCon up at the top. Went with a St. Patrick's Day theme here. So some PlannerCon photos over here. Then we went to the butterfly exhibit at Frederick Meyer Gardens. We have, we're members, I think is the right terminology. We're members, so we have season tickets or passes to it. So they do a butterfly hatching every year. So technically, I'm going to rip this page out. This might make some people cringe, but if I don't use the lined notes, I will either uncoil it, if I know I have a bunch, I'll uncoil them and save them for another planner, but if there's just one and I don't plan on uncoiling the planner, I'll just rip it out. So on to April, which is Easter. Chose purple this month. Added a few eggs here. Yeah, I went stamping crazy in the beginning of the year. I need to get back into it for sure. So this was April. No photos from that as well, because I'm also doing a like memory notebook. I think I've done a few flip throughs of those where I do like little scrapbook things that I travel with me. I don't know if I'm being completely vague or you don't know what I'm talking about. So I will link something if I can find it. So this was Go Wild. I cannot believe I went to Vegas for Go Wild. So there's some photos up here from that, as well as our Oh Hello meetup. We did a meetup in Grand Rapids that month. So this was the penthouse invitation. It was a little too big for my memory book. I think that's why I put it in here. And then some Go Wild photos, more from Las Vegas, the Oh Hello event. The color is weird because I was using my Polaroid zip. And later in the year, I ended up just putting them on sticker paper, printing them out and cutting them out because I couldn't justify spending all that money on Polaroid zip paper. And the quality isn't as good as just printing it. So on to June, which was my birthday month. I turned 27, and it was a pretty calm month for me. No, there was a little bit of travel. I went to Wandering Planners. Was this in Seattle? It was, which is why I love putting the pictures, because I have a terrible memory, and I think planners make it so much easier to remember all the stuff you got up to. On to July. We did so much travel in 2019. I think we traveled nearly every single month from February to October, I think. We went to New Jersey. Someone made a meme of me, and I am so flattered. I have died, and I'm a happy camper. So this is, so this is when the new planners came out. The new planners have this habit tracker page. So I tried my best at habit tracking, and then I added a few photos of like Oh Hello stationery related items here. But then it starts double monthly views. So I used a second monthly view to track blog posts and YouTube videos. So I have my main calendar and then also this one, so to track that kind of stuff. Are these supposed to be stuck together? I think they are. So we went to Chicago for promo work. We did a chamber golf outing event where we sponsored a hole. And then this was PlannerCon New Jersey. So these are actually printed photos off of my like regular printer onto sticker paper. On to August. Focused on a yellow theme here. Traveled for Wandering Planners as well. Did a little August memories page to kind of sum it all up. And then there's still like photos from the boxes and stuff. Another habit tracker, and then another blog post and YouTube video section. This was our Wandering Planners trip. On to September. This is where we traveled to New York for the New York Planner Conference. I did like a sort of Halloween vibe, but these girls are all in purple, so I thought it'd be a really cool September spread. So here were some more September memories, some habit tracking, the videos and blog posts for the month, and then the New York trip. So we also celebrated our 5-year anniversary of Oh Hello. So this was the sticker sheet that went out in all of the orders, a little sampling of all of the years of Oh Hello and how our designs have changed. It was also the month that we pitched our brand to a wholesaler for large companies like Joann's and all their like stationery retailers, and they started carrying our products. So there is a potential for us to be in large big box stores if they decide to get our brand from Notions. Technically, I can rip this page out too. On to October. This is a Oh Hello like sticker sheets as well as some paper shire. She does free downloadables every single month to like the themes of the month, and I'm so freaking obsessed. This is where we went to Houston and then I went to Seattle right afterwards. So here is a little reflection of that month, and then my somewhat okay habit tracking as well as my kind of mediocre blog posts and YouTube video schedule. This is when we decided to open the retail store. So right around here is where we signed our lease, so things got a little bit crazy. So I added these little tags here because I wanted to make like a collage of the month. So we helped Alex's parents move, I went to a wedding, we had our neighborhood pub crawl, and then I was in Washington, and this is Houston. November was basically a blur. This was the month we set up the store. So we got the keys to our retail here, and then we opened for Small Business Saturday here. So all of this was basically just work for the store, and then Thanksgiving. So here are the first photos from the store. Clearly no habit tracking. Went down, and it kind of got really sparse near the end of November as well, where no content went up. You're aware of that. It kind of became dead. So here are like some of the opening photos, or when we first got the keys and everything, some of the new products. And I think I'm gonna just leave my planner like this. Like, I kind of want to remember that I didn't do this stuff. It was a crazy time in my life, and I want to kind of reflect that. So we also had a public museum gala, and we got season tickets to the Drive basketball. So those are some photos from there. So on to December. This is where we're at right now, and I love Christmas and the holidays, so I went with the red theme, and we're open for business. Our store is, and it's crazy to see how far we've come in such a short, like just 1 year. So much time can pass. So I had some gift ideas here. By the time this video goes live, none of these gifts are things that I am actually purchasing for them. It was just some ideas I had throughout the entire year. I just kept this page here, but I have different plans. So here are more store photos. This is when we got interviewed by Fox 17, a view of our store from across the street, our Small Business Saturday opening. And then I'm still adding photos here for the rest of the month, so there'll be some Christmas stuff here. Then it goes into next year's planning. So this is where I write down any planner, conference events, when the butterflies at the Frederick Meyer are happening, our yearly physicals, that sort of stuff when we have concerts and everything. And then my notes section is where I have my map of the United States, so I can mark where we've traveled. I've done a whole video about my notes section, in case you're wondering. When I did read books earlier in the year, this is where I would write those down, as well as movies I want to watch and like TV shows that I've been watching. This is a list that I just started recently of things I wanted to do in Grand Rapids, and then I star them based on my thoughts on them. And then I think the rest of this is empty. So there you guys go, a look at my 2019 planner with its flaws, with its successes. This was my real life planner, and I am so happy to have it, to remember such a crazy year by. Do you keep your planners? Let me know in the comments below. Are your planners like picture perfect, or are they more like mine where there's whole months where things just didn't go according to plan? Let me know your thoughts and all of your comments down in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos from me. Give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.